He'll be dead by June. That was Donald Trump's latest health reveal, and it literally shocked the GOP. I've got some interesting stuff to share with you here on the Lisa Report, but let's go straight to the horse's mouth, to the article where I found it. And this is on IJR.com. IJR.thinkfree, but it's headlined, "He would be dead by June. Trump's stunning health reveal jolts room as GOP leaders recount a close call." Now, it goes on to state that a startling moment unfolded at the White House when Donald Trump openly described a life-threatening health scare involving a sitting congressman and how it was reversed. According to the New York Post, while speaking in the East Room, Trump recounted how Neil Dunn faced what was described as a dire heart condition. Quote, "He would be dead by June," Trump said, offering a blunt assessment of the situation as he understood it at the time. Now, we know Donald Trump is fairly blunt, but with that, the revelation appeared to catch Mike Johnson off guard. Okay, that wasn't public, but yeah, okay, it was very grim. Johnson responded, acknowledging the seriousness of Dunn's condition. Johnson then kind of elaborated on the entire thing, talking about Dunn, and he says Congressman Dunn is a real champion and a patriot because he's still coming back to work. And if others got this diagnosis, they would be apt to go home and retire. When Trump pressed for details, Johnson replied, "I think it was a terminal diagnosis," prompting Trump to reiterate the severity of it. According to both men, Trump then intervened directly. Johnson explained that Trump called Dunn to offer encouragement and suggested bringing in White House medical staff. Within hours, Dunn was taken to Walter Reed for emergency surgery. How nice of Donald Trump. He said, obviously within the White House, they have some of the best doctors anywhere. And he basically offered that to Dunn, and hours later, here he is being taken to Walter Reed for emergency. But Johnson called to say that he was terminal, really bad heart. There's nothing they can do, Trump said. "I said that's bad. Number one, it's bad because I like him. Number two, it's bad because we need his votes." The procedure, Trump added, was extreme. It was a long operation. They gave him more stents and more of everything, he said, claiming Dunn has now a new lease on life. Trump concluded that a candid remark about his motivations, "I did it for him first and for the vote second," but it was the second, actually. It was a close second, actually. So I guess that, sometimes we see Donald Trump, he always has more of a pompous nature, but in this case, I believe he's like, hey, let me have the White House doctors help, see what they can do. And now apparently Dunn has a new lease on life. Here's the thing. There's a lot of people within Congress that really need to age out. Failing, heart issues, problems, can't walk straight. Nancy Pelosi, thank God she's sayonara being one of those. But Nadler being another one of those. And there's quite a bit of them in there as well. And I don't even know why they're still in office. And we should have limits for these people. And that is one thing that I want to go for at all times. But anyway, you get a little bit of a deep dive into Donald Trump and his real heart. Meanwhile, there's other thing happening within the Trump administration that I also want you to be aware of. Take a look at this. This is on the New York Post. Top Democrats file criminal referral against fired Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. Now, obviously, I don't think it's going to go anywhere because the Democrats are filing it with Pam Bondi. But needless to say, here's what's going on. Noem, Senator Dick Durbin, and Jamie Raskin, the top Democrats on House and Senate Judiciary Committees, asked Pam Bondi to open a perjury investigation into Noem over false statements she allegedly made under oath during congressional hearings earlier this month. Noem repeatedly misled House and Senate lawmakers during the testimony on March 3rd and 4th, according to Durbin and Raskin, who said DHS chief made a number of statements that appear to violate federal perjury statutes in their letter to Bondi. A DOJ spokesman fired back in the statement. The DOJ has received the political stunt from the Democrats, who should instead vote to reopen DHS. Meanwhile, a DHS spokesperson declared any claim that Noem committed perjury is categorically false. And Democrats are trying to say, well, she did something regarding her $220 million publicity blitz, yada, yada, yada. Needless to say, she has since been let go and fired. And yet here the Democrats are still playing the games while keeping our Department of Homeland Security shut. And that's on their shoulders completely. Anyhow, I wanted to share all of that with you, just kind of sharing another side to Donald J. Trump. But with all of that, I love you all. Thanks again for being here. And by the way, check out my channel, restrictedrepublic.com. I've got lots of great information that I share on there. New exclusive intel that you're not getting anywhere else. We do 5 new videos a week between Justice Knight and myself, but restrictedrepublic.com has a lot of great information. It's commercial free. So get there and subscribe and join us today. Anyhow, with all of that, I love you all. I'm Lisa Haven signing out.